The meditation session, taken as a whole, consists of 4 parts and generally lasts about 30 minutes. Now, that could be much longer in some cases or much shorter, especially in the beginning. The first of the 4 parts is right posture. The second is right breathing. Third, relaxing the body. And fourth, stilling the mind. We'll begin, of course, with right posture. Now, whatever you're using, whether it be a chair, a cushion, a seiza bench, the important thing is to become very centered, not only physically, but mentally as well, very still of mind and body. In the long run, in the meditation session, this helps to enter into the present moment, to fully experience the present moment, to experience your own being, pure and simple. So right posture is to be balanced, centered, with the back straight, not rigid, but straight. I suggest that when you first sit down and you turn your thoughts, I shouldn't say your thoughts, when you turn your attention inward, just take stock of where you are. What is your mind like at this moment? And then, without trying to make any judgments about that, just begin the process of getting yourself centered. It might help to straighten up in kind of marine attention style right at first, and then, without losing that upright posture, relax all of those parts that are tense, keeping the shoulders down from the ears and the back straight. If you're using a chair and you need the backrest at first, that's fine. But in the long run, you want to be sitting forward on the chair, almost all the way forward on the chair, without using the back. The head should be balanced on the spinal column, somewhat like a basketball balanced on a broomstick. And the chin slightly downward, not bowing the head forward, but just bringing the chin down a little. The eyes, in my opinion, should be closed. Now, in some traditions, particularly Zen, that's not the case. But at least in that tradition, the eyes are partially closed, only slightly open, downcast, so that nothing really can catch the eye and stimulate the imagination. But I think having the eyes closed is more helpful to the total relaxing. When you have right posture, or you feel you have your posture nicely settled and balanced, centered, turn the attention to right breathing. So terribly important. In meditation, in yoga meditation, we breathe through the nose, not the mouth, and unless there's some reason why you can't breathe through the nose. You want to breathe through the nose, but feel it in the throat, not feel it in the nose as if there was a little motor behind the nose drawing the air in. You breathe through the nose, but feel it in the throat as deep as possible, and thirdly, allow the diaphragm muscle to do all the work. The diaphragm is what is meant to regulate breathing. When the diaphragm muscle descends, by the way, that's the muscle that separates the upper part of the body from the lower, the upper part of the thorax, from the chest, the rib cage, separates that from the organs of digestion below it. Actually, the liver is attached just to the bottom side of the diaphragm, and the stomach pretty close to that too. When you breathe in, the diaphragm descends, and in the process it sort of pushes out of the way those soft organs so you can feel a bulge below the navel or in that area. And then when you breathe out, it simply reverses and the diaphragm rises, literally pushing the air out. You don't have to give it much attention. So you want it to be easy and natural. A good maxim is to breathe through the nose, feel it in the throat, but let the diaphragm do all the work. So, right posture, right breathing. Let's just focus on that act of breathing for 2 or 3 cycles here. See if you get the feel of it. Breathing in and allowing the area just below the diaphragm to expand outward. And then breathing out gently. And again, of course, through the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. Once breathing feels natural, easy, turn the attention to the third part, relaxing the body, which is the part that will take a more time than right posture or right breathing. But that's okay. There's no hurry. Relaxing the body centers on right breathing. You use the breath, the out breath, to relax the body, which really means releasing tension, or maybe I should say releasing unnecessary tension, of which we generally have quite a lot. Some tension always has to be there. I mean, we have to be able to beat the heart, breathe, and so forth, circulate the blood. But to a great deal, the tension we experience is not needed. Begin to relax the body by relaxing the face. And here's one way of doing that. Bring your attention gently to the face, and particularly to the eyes. The eyes are closed. Arch the eyebrows up as far as you can with the eyes closed, with the eyelids closed. And then very gently, as you lower the eyelids, get the feeling of rolling the eyeballs back in your head easily, the way they do when you sleep. It takes a little while to get used to that, but it's a wonderful way to get the feeling of relaxing not only the eyes themselves, but the whole surrounding orbit of the eyes, and that feeling then can spread on down and around the rest of the face, the cheeks, the ears, the nose, and the mouth. The nose is next. Focus the attention on the nostrils, the upper lip and the nostrils. And the first thing you may notice when you relax the nostrils deliberately is that you can really do it. There's really a lot of tension there that doesn't need to be. And by an act of the will, you can relax it away. And so you might wonder, why do we have all that tension there in the nose? Which is only one example. There are many places in the body where we do that. In fact, it's easier to breathe with the nostrils relaxed. Feel the breath as you breathe in, and be aware of it passing through the nose and into the throat. That's where you really want to feel the breath. Follow it all the way down to the diaphragm. And again, be aware of that diaphragm expanding outward as you breathe in, and then falling back as you breathe out. You will notice that the air breathed in through the nose but felt in the throat has a very distinct feeling about it. It's a good feeling. Now move the attention to the mouth. Relax the mouth, relax the lips. Let them feel almost puffy. And then bring the attention inside to the tongue. The tongue is a very large muscle, and there's usually a lot of tension there that we don't even realize. Allow the tongue to just loll in the lower jaw. Tiny movements of the tongue go along with the thinking of the mind. So to relax the tongue is very helpful. Another feature about